quick breakdown of WordPress. Everything happens in this menu on the left-hand side. What we haven't looked at is posts, which is basically blog posts, which is for your kind of news updates or news that you might be publishing on an ongoing basis. All right, it can be categorized and tagged. That's the difference between posts and pages. Pages can't be categorized and tagged. They're simply one level. Right, comments is off by default. You can turn it on if you want. I highly recommend that you don't. Projects is a post type that you get here on Redshift, which is very good for doing kind of portfolio style stuff. So if you want to do a portfolio, put each portfolio item as a project post rather. Forms I showed you, you can create forms for all sorts of things, not just contact forms. They could be registration forms or sign-up forms or whatever, sign up for a newsletter, etc. So appearance, that's where you'll come to the customize quite a bit. Widgets allows you to put certain items in the sidebar, for those who are familiar with WordPress. I don't really use it very much. Menus and background we've handled as well. Plugins is how you add extra functionality to a WordPress website. So by default, you'll see that like Ninja Forms is active. You get the option of deactivating it if you don't want. What you'll find is that there's a couple of other functions here that you can turn on, like for example, the forums. So we have a forum on our site, which is where, here's our site, Redshift. If you click on the forum link in the top menu, then you will see that there is a forum where you can come and ask for support, and we will offer support. So yeah, you can even ask me to write CSS for you if you're really stuck with the layout or design of something. All right. So you can have your own forums just like that. Sorry, John?
You're the forum master.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Actually not. We've got a couple of very active users, and I've been starting to encourage them to share their learning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. If you want to jump in and answer a question ahead of me, you're welcome to. I really don't mind if someone else answers the question. I'm like, for those of you who are here and listening. All right, so back to plugins. That's, again, how you add extra functionality. So this is a newsletter subscriber system. If you want to send out, gather subscribers and send out newsletters. Image Optimizer is a fantastic one because a lot of our, all of our packages are size related, right? In terms of the max size that your website can be. And EWW Image Optimizer will crush your images as you upload them into your website. So it's very useful. Although I do recommend there's another site called tinyjpg.com, which is great for reducing images, JPEGs, before you upload them to the website, right? It really helps to crush your images before you do that. You can add Google Analytics. You'll need to create your own Google Analytics account. You can create a single place directory. We have an events calendar, which allows you to basically display events that you might have happening. It doesn't do registrations, just a simple calendar. Rank Math SEO is an SEO tool that is on by default. You'll find it over here in the menu, and you can come and go through the settings over here. But this is a very powerful tool that allows you to target your website exactly as you want to. And then finally, Woocommerce is an amazing e-commerce tool. It's a proper shop, and you can integrate it to the local PayFast payment gateway. If you just sign up with PayFast, you'll see we use PayFast for our payments as well. If you make any payment to us, we use them. Highly recommend them. Yeah, that's for doing credit card. Well, they offer a huge range of payment options like credit card and EFT and debit card and. So yeah, that's plugins. Users, you can add users to your website if you want to add other admins, for example, or if people register and whatnot, for your forums, then they'll come up as users. You can edit them, you can change the password, etc. Because that will be the biggest problem. People contact you and go, I can't log in, help. And yeah, tools you don't really need to worry about, or settings. Most of those are done by default. You're welcome to go through and change everything here. Obviously, you have full control over everything. But I have made sure that by default, when you create your site here, that the defaults are correct for probably 99% of cases. Okay. Rank Math is the SEO tool. Divi is the theme. I haven't even touched on some of the really like advanced functionality of Divi. The theme builder allows you to build custom pages for everything, and really powerful. A really powerful tool. You had to code prior to this. You had to know how to code to do any kind of theme customization or theme building. This is the first time ever that in WordPress that people have been able to build it themselves without coding. So that's really exciting as well. And yeah, Divi Library is obviously also amazing. It allows you to save anything that you've done, from a module, a row, a column, a section, anything. You can save it into the library and then just redeploy it on another page really quickly. All right, and last off, obviously, there's an account page which is specific to Redshift. That'll show you the plan that you're on. This is where you can come to set custom domains. We do allow for custom domains. What does that mean? That means that I could point a domain at redshift.site/aces up, and then people would use that domain. So I did do that we've done that for a number of clients already, and it works really, really well. And yeah, you can make payment, and then obviously for the developers, the people who are looking at this for development, you create your first site the way I created the site, but after that, you'll be able to add a new site here in the back end of your in the dashboard here. So that's how you could create a second, third, fourth site for those who are doing this as a business. Right, and that's it, in short.